Now we're on to the next, and that is finding the area of a non-right triangle. Now you don't want to let students see this part of it. This is strictly for teachers. So as I'm going through it, you'll be able to see. So I'm going to take these directions and put over to the side, and you've got your third index card, and let's go ahead and get started. It says take a card and mark a point anywhere along one side. Now that means we want the front, the top, or the bottom, like the length of it. So I'm going to say my point is going to be about here. You do want students, sometimes they'll go like to here and make it really short so it's really hard to see. I do encourage them to take at least 1 to 2 finger spaces and pull it over. And then it says use a straight edge to draw 2 lines connecting the vertices on the opposite side of that point. Cut along those lines to form 3 triangles. So what that means is we take where we have the point, we go all the way to the corner and draw that line. And then I'm going to do the same on this side. I'm going to take my scissors and cut where the lines are. If you could do that along with me. This is what you'll be submitting to Canvas, your actual, make sure I get that corner. Okay. Then it says, is the area of the 2 smaller triangles the same as the larger triangle? So what I have students do is they can go from the front or the back. I have them try to figure out, can you put these 2 pieces inside of this? Is it truly half of this triangle, these 2 pieces? So I'd like you to do that right now. It is possible. I'm not going to show you on the video, but I would like you to put your 2 pieces inside there to actually see it is half still of that rectangle, even though we have 2 little pieces of it instead of just 1 like the last triangle. Now, another area that's very important is students get confused in 6th grade and probably higher grades of where is my height and how do I determine the height? So we want to go from the highest point of that and draw, I want to make sure I have it nice and straight, and draw a dotted line all the way down, because obviously this is a non-right triangle, so there isn't an obvious right triangle there. So I'm going to go ahead, that's a little, I'm going to redo that line, a little crooked. Sometimes it's hard to see. There we go. All right, let's try that again. We want it nice and straight all the way down. Let's make sure. Yeah, there we go. There's my right angle. So I'm going to put that right angle there. And then this is my base. And if you've stressed along the way, what is your height always going to be? It's going to be part of that right angle to let students start seeing the base and the height. Those are things to really make sure that you stress. Now, what it's going to look like when you glue it on to your construction paper, or you may have typing paper or line paper at home that you're doing this with, it will look like this. You do want them again to write the area equals. You want them to write the formula, half the baseline height. And then other students will say, well, can't you say area equals baseline height and then divided by 2? Would that work? Yes, so those are things to make sure that you point out that it's either this or this as far as, and that's a B right there, as far as the formula is concerned. And then they actually work it out. And again, it is 7.5 inches squared as far as this. If you notice each time I have students glue these pieces to truly make it to where they see that when we composed it as the rectangle, And then we decomposed it. It's still a rectangle, however, we decomposed it into a right triangle, and we decomposed it again into a non-right triangle. Okay, done with that one. Just one more to go.